Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio weekly money and career reading from October 17th to the 23rd, 2022. Scorpio, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week, October 17th to the 23rd. A weekly money and career for the sign of Scorpio. 6 of Cups. Feeling nostalgic, thinking of the past, maybe wanting to move back somewhere, work with someone you have worked with in the past, working with kids, thinking about your comfort zone, right? That place, that job, that project, that business from the past that really made you happy, where you felt at home, comfortable. Ooh, interesting. Wheel of Fortune. So you're moving forward. Your energies are starting to move, very interesting, towards that comfort zone, towards what feels good for you. So you're advancing, and in your, I almost want to say final destination, but I don't like to say that. But if you've watched any of my past readings, monthlies or weeklies, as Scorpios have navigated these past few years during the world situation, as it was so difficult to figure things out and so difficult to understand things. Yes, and as I say understand, the Hierophant comes out. And then the opening up and rediscovering energies and trying different things out, and level by level, ascending to what is important for you, ascending to your, almost like your perfect spot, right? Almost like what belongs to you, and home, what you call home. When I say home, it doesn't mean home, a house, a home. It was like what feels close to your soul path. And here we are moving forward on a much higher level here with the Hierophant, a much higher level of understanding, of awareness, of knowledge, and you're moving forward to success, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune is not only abundance and success with that good karma, that good energy coming in, starting to see a few synchronicities popping up again, which maybe you haven't seen in a very long time, right? Those signs where this is starting to get good. This is starting to feel like home, if you understand. Comment down below, Scorpio, if you understand. And so this Wheel of Fortune, as you navigate these energies of, it can be wanting to go back home. It can be wanting to move back closer to family, or uprooting to another country, or, going back to a company or people you really enjoy working with, or going back to a business or something that you have started. Can be a hobby, can be a business you want to open, can be whatever it is, or going back to a talent, a creativity that you have, and making that work and moving forward on that path. It can be anything. And again, it can be working with kids. But you are now understanding that the navigation of these energies are not fluid, right? It's up and down. And one day you're in, one day you're out. And it's up to you to figure out how to keep moving up and transcending and just getting better and better and better. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. And it's also understanding to be positive, Scorpio. And I know it's difficult, and I never say this in a light way. It is projecting positive vibes, thinking positive. So whatever's on your mind that is positive, that you would like to develop, that job you want, that career you want, that, that project you want to develop, that business you want to develop, that hobby you want to turn into money, right? Whatever it is, or that move you want to make. It's you projecting the positive energies out to the universe so it comes back in, and that positive energy is just going to follow you forward and just get better and better and better. But it's you understanding the ebbs and flows, and that sometimes it's a little blocked and sometimes it's really going to push you forward with synchronicities and those those magical moments where you meet the right person at the right place and you feel, I got it. Or you see signs and it's all of a sudden, wow, that's cool. We're moving forward, and we're moving forward in such an optimistic way. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. The life is still churning, right? Life is still moving in all directions. That doesn't change, but it's just you realizing that if you're willing to expand your life, it's going to turn into a positive direction. So if you're open to the help of others, open to different opportunities, different people, different types of career, different types of jobs, right? Or, and open to other factors outside of your control that might be influencing you. If you're open to that, then you are going to move into such a more positive, more optimistic energy. And with this Hierophant, so accept that, right? If you feel sometimes restricted, or you feel blocked, or you feel it's not going at the right pace you want it to go to, accept the twists and turns and the different dimensions and the different people you're going to meet along the way that maybe you wouldn't connect with normally, that maybe wouldn't have been your friends before, maybe wouldn't have been interesting as career-wise or job-wise before. Well, this time it's different. Open the door and you might be doing something different. And the Hierophant is really reaching that higher understanding, structuring yourself, organizing yourself, almost conforming to a different way of working, but it's also realizing and being aware that, this way is probably going to be the way you're going to push forward. Higher knowledge, higher awareness. Yes, you're at the 10 of Wands, the end of that pushiness, that pressure, or I don't even feel like it as, I don't even take this as pressure. I just take it as the end of this long journey of pushing forward, not knowing where we're going, not understanding much, but we're in a period here, Scorpio, where it's starting to get good. It's starting to get positive. So open up, feel the vibe, and just understand that, yes, you're opening up. 2 of Swords. So for anybody that is in an indecisive mode, right? I was offered this job. I never did that before. And am I even interested in this? Or even, do I even like this? Or do I even connect with these people? Or there's a project over there. I don't know if I want to. Open up, test it out, see it, meet the people. Doesn't matter. You can always pass, right? Go for it. Because I feel like this pushiness comes from, the indecisiveness of waiting for that thing to pop up, waiting for that perfect job, waiting for that perfect career. And again, those are the stigmas of the past, Scorpio, because you're used to building a passion, building excitement, ambition, energy in a job, in a career, when you meet someone, that you have a good connection with, or a passionate project, or a business where you feel really like a good vibe and you dive into it. 300% giving your all, and you're very passionate. And I think you're waiting for that. You're waiting for that dream job. Well, here you are. Nine of cups. Let me just, apologies for the noise. There's a constant noise. Nine of cups. It is you entering now that phase of not only good karma and luck, right, with this Wheel of Fortune, but something you really like. Wow. Something you really like is popping up. Now, can you see it? I don't know, right? Because you're sort of blocked off with this Two of Swords. You're sort of reserved because, you know, you're waiting for that passionate job. You're waiting for that cool career, that cool person you're going to meet, and that thing that sort of transcends you to a different level. Well, you're already at that different level, and you're ascending. Keep on stepping up. And so your way is to test new waters, test new things, and be patient. But I feel like you are a little closed off, but there's something on your mind that you really want to create, something on your mind that you really want to do. And I like that, Scorpio, because I think for the longest time, Scorpio had no clue. No clue. Just navigating the waters, navigating in the fog, right? Not really knowing what the next step was going to be. And I think most signs are navigating that like that right now, right? As the world is just in such a chaotic state that everybody has to find their balance the way they can. But look at this. So you're at the end of that pressured, difficult, heavy cycle. You're still a little stuck with this Two of Swords, but there's something here that you really want to make happen. Okay. Let's see what the next cards are. And I had said patience. Yes, patience. It's coming in. Right. I know. It's easy to say patience, and it's coming in, and it's, you know, but it's you also working on your power, working on your strength, working on your ability to adapt to anything, I think the universe is testing you in such a way that you are going to transcend into something you never even thought you were going to do. That's how big this is. And the Hangman is there to say, it's a different perspective. It's a different energy. Allow it to come in because it's different. You probably have never done this before, but it's about waiting, but waiting by being all while being productive, right? Doing your job, having your career. And this shift with the Hangman is really about turning the corner and really yes, taking a complete new perspective, a complete new direction. So don't push something that's not to be pushed. Maybe it's the end of something. Maybe you're in a job and you feel like it's sort of not going nowhere, but the economy's not that great. The job is good, but you're feeling like it might be slowing down or might be gearing towards the end, not quite the end, or something like that. And then, you know, it's like you're hoping and you're forcing it to change, the people to change, the company to change, and really you're hoping they're going to change for you. They're going to change for your perspective. It doesn't always work like that. So surrender to the opportunity to pause and sort of view it as a chance to, again, reassess and reevaluate where you are, because this is new. It's coming in. There's something moving forward, more interesting, different. It might be even more traditional. I say something different than what you usually do, but it might be something more traditional here. Something more of conventional way of working. Let's say, for example, it's a complete example, but and maybe it's for one person, but this is a complete example. Just take it as it resonates in your journey. But for example, you're a freelance. You're a freelance teacher or professor, right? And you teach in different schools. Well, this time around, and you're teaching in different schools, and it's okay. You love what you do, and it's okay, but you feel it's going nowhere, or it's very difficult right now in education, and are you even going to be able to stay there, right? And all of a sudden, you're hired or you're offered a job in a much more structured company to give classes on a specific team, like for a company, to maybe motivate the teams or something like that, right? I don't know, something like that. But so all of a sudden, you're sort of projected into a company much more structured, much more conventional, with a different schedule, and you're just working for one company, right? That's the way it feels. It doesn't have to be that at all. It's just an example, right? Or freelance accounting, or freelance artist, or freelance stylist, or freelance something, and all of a sudden you're hired in a much more conventional way, and you're working in a much more conventional way. And that's just an example. I don't know if it's that at all. But yes, working with a team. There you go. Working with a team. No longer alone, but building something. Oh, okay. Building a project. Oh, so maybe you're hired to build a project. Maybe you're hired to start something in a company, and start like a branch in a company, and start to build a team on something, right? But it's with a much more structured in a much more structured environment with this Hierophant. You might be signing contracts. You might be, right, like a full-time contract. Or you might have someone helping you, guiding you, some sort of mentor guiding you towards this new career, new job. Or, you can be mentored, so you can start taking on a leadership role. King of Swords, you're sharp, you're focused, you're on point with this team of people. It's emerging. This is something important. Yes, successful. Three of Wands, you are seeing success. You know this is going to be good. And you're preparing with this Three of Wands, preparing this future success, Scorpio. Wow. This is an opportunity outside of your current career. This is an opportunity outside of your current job. If it's not current career, it's outside of your current job. And really bossing up, taking on more responsibility, and knowing that you are aiming for success and just waiting to embark on something completely different. I really feel, but you're not alone. You are not alone. You're very focused. King of Swords. There's now King of Swords can be you, focused and very like highly educated or experienced, really good for this job, perfect for this job, and people want to hire you and you're signing contracts. Or this King of Swords can also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, around you that wants you on their team and making this official. Right? Different scenarios here. Take it as it resonates for you, Scorpio. It's a very dynamic reading, Scorpio. Yes. New skills. New skills. Entering a period of learning, opening up to new knowledge, but all while following your intuition, right? Guide yourself through your intuition. Make your decisions with that sense of knowing that you have that's so profound, but also you are, as you're blocked here with this Two of Swords and you have the High Priestess right underneath, you are going to have to make decisions. You are going to have to decide. Might not be tomorrow morning, but you are going to open up to a completely, almost like a, I feel a different career, but it doesn't have to be. In a different setting. If it's not a new career, it's a job maybe that you excel at with this King of Swords. You're very good at this. You're very experienced. People come to you for that, but it's in a different setting, in a different way. So maybe in a different country, maybe in a different company that's much more, a bigger company, right? That demands more, that has more rules and regulations with this Hierophant. But you're understanding, yes. And here you have the Justice. This is something that belongs to you. That's fair for you. Whatever's coming around is for you, Scorpio, with this Justice card. What you want, you are getting. What you want, and what you want fair and square for you. You want to be comfortable. You want to understand. You want to find your stamina again and work with decent people and connect in a beautiful way to find your ambition again and find your energy again and push forward. And this is what it's all about. You know, navigating until you reach that moment, that perfect spot, that perfect job, that perfect career, to find your dynamic again and find your energy again and your passion again. And here it is, 9 of Cups. You have it in your mind. You know what it is. It might not be in the place where you thought it was going to be, or even in the country, or even in the city, or in the company, but it's good for you. And you are good with it. It requires you to make a big decision. It requires you to have a thorough understanding of what it takes, right? And how different it's going to be. But Justice is really about finding, you know, your control, finding your balance, and finding your balance with true energy. Honest energy, your truth, and structure and order. So you don't have to navigate in the blind anymore. And this is where you belong. Let's see if there are more cards in the second deck. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. The 9 of Cups, which is a beautiful project or idea or... Yes, look at this. That just slid right out. A platform where you can express yourself. A company where you feel comfortable, where you can create, where people will understand you. People will give you the freedom to create, or the freedom to, yes, express your knowledge, express your ideas, and people will listen to you. And this is, the Ace of Cups is not only a beginning, the beginning of a job, of an idea, of a project, of a company, take it as it resonates, but it's also the joy of being in the right place. Wow, and I keep repeating that, right? Being in the right place, being in your place, being where you belong. Offer, there you go. Now, offer, job offer, financial offer, or connections coming in, contacts, people contacting you, or messages with this page, but also finances offered, or finances coming in. This is something, this is correlated. So this new beginning, new job, new career, new whatever, take it as it resonates, I feel like it is triggered by this Page of Pentacles. So this is either money that is offered, a financial opportunity, a job opportunity, a project opportunity, or just someone helping you or guiding you with that Hierophant to start that thing you really want to start, or that thing you really are, being who you really are, right? All right, let's see. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. So yeah, that thing that you really are. Connecting, profoundly connecting with who you are. The Lovers is navigating forward through your core beliefs. There are no filters, right? It's what you see is what you get. Now, Scorpio is usually like that. Scorpio is usually what you see is what you get, unless they're completely shut off and not revealing anything, right? It's black or white. There's no gray zone with Scorpio. It's either a complete way of protecting themselves, and they're very good at not showing anything. So people will not even understand what's going on in their mind, and nothing, or you get the whole thing, right? And then you have that energy that comes out, positive or negative. But here, it's you operating from your core belief. And the Lovers is really about aligning yourself with what's important for you, aligning yourself with your genuine desires in life, but but really knowing, understanding what is important for you to push forward in your job, in your career, or even your life path, right? These changes, there are big changes with this justice. Justice is a big decision, and it's a big decision that can impact you, impact your family. It is something that probably has been on your mind for a while, and this is the moment where you are now aligned with, it's not about pleasing people, or it's not about understanding that you have to do certain things for other people, for other people's mindset, or other people's desires, or to almost like as a status or as an ego thing to flatter people. Or Scorpio doesn't flatter people, but to shine your light, right, to other people. No, you don't have to do that anymore. You're navigating your own season. You're really honing in on that perfect spot that belongs to you. It's almost like finding that perfect house, right? And that's just a metaphor. And here you go with a double, oh my, double Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the Lovers and double the Wheel of Fortune. You're just going, and this is how you're building your future. That future, you know, that you've been waiting for such a long time is sort of that transformation. It's your destiny. And this cycle is just going and moving you forward to these synchronicities that are transporting you to your destiny. You're moving. You can be moving physically. Definitely. You have the Three of Wands. Yeah, but I feel like, yes, it is that big move in your life. Now, it doesn't have to be moving physically, but it can for certain people. And it's, yes, you're en route to your destiny. There you go. And it is what you want and is where you feel happy. All right, let's see. What do we have here? That's too many cards. I feel like I have to take these two. Yes, you've worked hard. You don't have all the answers yet. That's okay. Am I taking all these? Really? Okay. All right. So I guess this is sort of the back. It's almost like the back office of this reading. All right. That's funny. So you have this uncertainty still, or you had it. Yeah, I think you still have it. Working, waiting, spending a lot of time reflecting, spending a lot of time, you know, figuring out as usual, step by step. You still have, I'm going to put this over here with the Justice. You still have those ego fights. I don't think, well, if you don't have them, if you still have them, that is going to fade away. Those resentments I feel like they pop up once in a while. I'm gonna put all this on the Justice card. The resentments that you might have from past relationships, past family situations, past career situations, right? That pop up once in a while and put you in a certain reflection mode, right? Those triggers that pop up, those emotional triggers that you have as resentments that we all have in all lives, right? And that those pop up once in a while. But I think you have learned along the way to manage them much better. You're much more balanced, much more mature in managing your emotions. Here is another offer. I think there's money and an offer coming in. And you're really sorting things out, organizing yourself step by step, taking your time, understanding that you're not in a rush, but you are now reaching your destiny. And it's a beautiful feeling, Scorpio. It's light, it's fun. Is it easy? No, right? But it's something you are going to be so passionate about and just so happy to have finally reached your destination, basically. All right. Here we go. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. These Scorpio readings are always long. Please comment down below. And if you don't want to share your journey, which is perfectly fine, I completely understand. Not everybody wants to share their journey on here. Just put a heart down below. Let me know that you connected with this reading or you felt it helped you along the way. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't yet. I know that you have all, Scorpio, hit the bell and subscribed already, but just check it out because I have people telling me that they thought they did and they didn't or something like that. So please, especially if you enjoy these weekly readings, please, and look at this, please subscribe and hit the bell just for the magician. Wow. Yeah, it's time. And you have all the knowledge and the understanding and the connections and the resources to make it happen. This is your destiny, Scorpio. I can't say it in any other way. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for liking, commenting, supporting this channel. Scorpio, you have been amazing along the way. So I want to thank you personally, each and every one. Oh, and let me know if you watched the Minute Tarot. I'm testing it. I don't know if I'm going to continue with that. So it's up to you. Let me know if you enjoy that. If not, you know, I know there are mixed vibes on that, but that's fine. That's why I'm testing. So Scorpio, I know you'll be honest, and I know you'll tell me like it is. And please subscribe and hit the bell. And if you've just stumbled upon this channel and enjoyed this reading or connected with it in some way, shape, or form, please subscribe and hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye, Scorpio.